The 2019-20 coronavirus pandemic is an ongoing pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019 (COVID-19) caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 (SARS-CoV-2). First identified in Wuhan, Hubei, China, in December 2019, the outbreak spread to over 100 countries before being recognized as a pandemic by the World Health Organization (WHO) on the 11th of March 2020. As of the 18th of March 2020, more than 218,000 cases of COVID-19 have been reported in over 170 countries and territories, with major outbreaks having occurred in mainland China, Europe, Iran, South Korea and the United States. More than 8,900 people have died from the disease and more than 84,000 have recovered. On the 13th of March, the WHO announced that Europe had become the new epicenter of the pandemic. The virus is primarily spread between people in a manner similar to the transmission of influenza, via respiratory droplets from coughing and sneezing. It is considered most contagious when people are symptomatic, although transmission may be possible before symptoms appear. 10. The time between exposure and symptom onset is typically 5 days, but may range from 2 to 14 days. Common symptoms include fever, cough, and shortness of breath. Complications may include pneumonia and acute respiratory distress syndrome. Currently, there is no vaccine or specific antiviral treatment. Efforts consist of symptom alleviation and supportive therapy. Recommended preventive measures include hand washing, covering the mouth when coughing, maintaining distance from other people, particularly those who are unwell, and monitoring and self-isolation for 14 days for people who suspect they are infected. Efforts to prevent spread have included travel restrictions, quarantines, curfews, event postponements and cancellations, and facility closures. These include a quarantine of Hubei, the nationwide quarantines of Italy, Spain, France, the Czech Republic, and Germany, curfew measures in China and South Korea, various border closures or incoming passenger restrictions, screening methods at airports and train stations, and travel advisories regarding regions with community transmission. Schools and universities have closed either on a nationwide or local basis in at least 115 countries, affecting more than 950 million pupils and students. Effects of the pandemic include social and economic instability, the postponement or cancellation of sporting and cultural events, the suspension of in-person religious services, xenophobia and racism against Chinese, East and Southeast Asian people, as well as the online spread of misinformation and conspiracy theories about the virus.